daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those that trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory, forever and ever. Father, be with me on these readings. Please help guide me. Allow my words to be your words. Help me. Help these people in the very best way possible. Please work through me with the white light of the Holy Spirit. Take control of this room, uplift this room, help all the people in this room. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Hi, guys. It's my birthday today. To be honest, I almost didn't go on. I was almost going to use it as an excuse not to come live. And I'm just like, And then I'm like, well, maybe my mom will go live with me again because she went live with me last year. And it's been a year, so I thought, maybe I can convince her to go live with me. And she's like, no. She took me to get my toes done. So we had pedicures today. Let me show you my pedicure. It's such a pretty color. I love it. Can you guys see? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta learn how to do this. Can I flip the camera? There we go. Look how pretty that color is. That's so pretty. All right. The camera doesn't actually do it justice. Like the color on that camera didn't look very good. But in person, it's like this pinky, not quite pink, not quite red, not quite purple. It's kind of like a combo of the three. It's really pretty. Hi, guys. All right. Angels and guides, thank you for being with me, helping me and assisting me in my life. I ask you to be with me, help me, and assist me in these readings. Please talk to their angels and guides to find out what they need to hear most. Bring those words to my lips. Help me help them in the most profound way possible. Whatever will best benefit them, heal them, help them, motivate them, exhilarate them, increase their vibration, get them back on their life path and purpose. Bring those words to my lips. Come through clearly, crisply, and with clarity. Let everything that I say be real, crisp, and true. Orchestrate this room to help everybody feel better, to help enliven, awaken, enlighten, benefit. Help me do the very best job that I'm able to do. Protect the room, protect everybody in this room, and bless everybody in this room. And so it is. All right. I'm going to go backwards because I want to see everybody coming in. It's one of my favorites. Catherine, you're beautiful. Love ya. Oh, Shia. And then she goes, beautiful, Bonnie. We're on the same page. Look at that. Thanks for sharing the live like you always do. Oh, and thanks for the happy birthday. Appreciate it. Veronica jumps right in. Asking her questions. Oh, I love it. I'll explain how that works to those that are coming in for the first time. I love red. Oh, cool. Yeah, I like red too. Thanks, Tiwa. Aren't you beautiful? I appreciate it. Little birthday heart for me. What else do we have? Tiwa, hi, Bonnie. I'm so glad to catch your live tonight. I'm glad you caught my live tonight. Cara Marie, thanks for following me. I appreciate it. And then why does it skip like that? It skips sometimes, you guys. Here we go. Cindy, thanks for following me as well. Good evening, Linda. Welcome. Charles Trilogy, welcome. May I hear whatever messages Spirit wants me to hear? You bet. Catherine, message. I'm almost excited when you ask that now, Catherine, because they answer yours differently than everybody for some reason. Thanks for the happy birthday. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Tiwa, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate that. Cindy, that's a sad question. I hope so. Her question is, will my son talk to me again? That's sad. Hi, Kara. Hi, Mary. Thanks for the happy birthday. Same with you, Linda Sue. Same with you, Nando. Appreciate it. Sandra, thanks for following me. I appreciate it. Thanks for the happy birthday, Charles. I appreciate the sharing of the live there, Catherine. VK goes, you look beautiful tonight. I love your toes. Thank you. Love it. Love it. You're now in the top 99 and can collect tiles to be redeemed for rewards. That's kind of cool. I have no idea what that means, but I think it's a cool thing. Good evening to you as well. Yeah. So, Cindy, I did write your question down about your son. So you don't need to do that. You guys, I need you to tap the screen. I got to get up to 50 people in here. If I don't get up to 50, I don't stay long. Will Jordan and I reconcile in the next one? Okay. Here we go. Kimajai. Sorry, guys. I just want to quickly catch up. I wanted to make sure I didn't forget anything. Hi, Rose. Love your name. Hi, Emily. Welcome. Get more Heart Me in your life to enter the Diamonds prize pool. Go to Fantastic Journey. The Heart Me, you guys, it's a penny and it means so much. So thank you for doing that if you're able to do that. Okay. Well, there we go. Thanks, Tiwa. Do you do yes, no, open-ended readings with no gifts? Spamster, I do. Today is Thoughtful Thursday. Love your floral top. Thanks, Rose. So on Thoughtful Thursday, I give freely of my time, and I'm divinely guided. So not everybody's going to get their questions answered. What you do is you type a yes, no question. Be specific. Do not use the word soon. Soon to you could be 10 years to your guides and angels. So you just type your yes, no question. Not everybody will be chosen to have their question answered. However, those that are, you'll find that I really take my time. And yeah, the angels give the messages that you need. And a lot of you will be postcarded, which means you'll hear somebody else's reading and you'll know it's for you as well. You'll feel it. So that's really cool. I don't know why it keeps skipping like that. Cindy, I'm sorry about your husband. ALS, that's brutal. That's a brutal one. 8 years ago. Cindy, just because you're new here, you probably have not heard this yet. So I'm glad you asked that question because it lets me let everybody in the room know at the same time. Even though my name does say the word medium in it, and I am able to talk to our loved ones on the other side, I do not do that on this platform, and I'll tell you why. Our guides and angels are right here. So your intuition is actually very simple to tap into if you ever really train yourself to do so, because your angels are right here. They're right beside you. They're with you at all times. Our loved ones, however, I have to raise my frequency and I have to go to a much, much higher place. And because of that, I don't feel safe doing that in this platform, because this platform is a much lower vibrational frequency than where I need to go. So I only do it over Zoom. Not on this platform. So if you ever do want a spirit contact reading, please click on my picture, go to my page. You'll see a link, click the link, scroll down, I'll say book a reading, book a reading. You guys, my readings, most people at my caliber are charging about $300. I only charge $175. That $175 can last you for the next 3 years. It's a very thorough reading. Yeah. And if I do spirit contact, I always ask for evidence. So you know for sure it's from them. Hi, Emily. Hi, Lex. Welcome. Thanks. Oh, thanks for the birthday cake. It's my birthday. Appreciate the birthday cake. That's so cool. Thank you. That's great. Okay. I want to go backwards. When ham talk, okay, I just learned to stop. That's good, Catherine. Catherine says, I just learned to stop asking and start listening. That is definitely the key. It's important. Okay, I'm going to start reading soon, so don't you worry. I just wanted to catch up. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. I have a question tonight. We are trying to sell our house. We bought my childhood home back. So what's your question? Tiwa, put it into a yes/no question and don't use the word soon. You can do a timeline, but just don't use the word soon. Oh, there it is. There's the question. Ask, you shall receive. Is our house going to sell before May 1st? Doesn't give a lot of time, but yeah, we can do it. Thanks for the happy birthday, Sandra. Appreciate it. Same with you, Rose. Thank you. So, Bamster, I answer your question. I do the yes/no questions. You bet. Thanks, Tiwa. Appreciate it. Thanks for the compliment, Rose. Think I'm caught up here. Hold on. Okay. So gifts are always appreciated, but not mandatory. And if you don't do the gifts, I do ask that you tap, tap, tap at least. I do like that. Charles wants a trilogy. There's a general. Hi, Andrea. Welcome. I appreciated the hey, Linaire. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. I'm here to listen and learn from the guides and the others. Our happy birthday to you, Bonnie. Thank you. I appreciate it. I got distracted. I know I was about to say something, but I got distracted. Uh-oh. All right. I'm almost caught up here, Rose. Okay. Okay. I hear my honey, you guys. I got to just tell you. I hear my honey doing dishes. I got home late. So he treated dinner. And believe it or not, we had a steak dinner. Oh, my goodness. And now he's doing dishes. This is still, I love birthdays. So you guys love birthdays? Oh, so cute. Hi, Queen. Dut. That SKE followed the live. Thank you. Thanks for liking my necklace. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. There's too much. All right. I'm just catching up and I'm going to get going. There's too many. It just keeps going. You guys are awesome. It just keeps going and going and going. And I could just read forever. Sounds like a lovely birthday celebration. It was. All right. So we're going to break this down. The first one I'm going to read for is actually going to be Catherine. Hi, Aixa. Welcome. Thanks for the birthday wishes. So the reason why Catherine gets to go first, just so you guys understand, Thoughtful Thursday, there's no way to skip the queue, unless you are part of my enlightenment tribe. What does that mean? That means you subscribe to me. You pay a monthly fee to do so. So it shows, it honors me in the highest way. And I appreciate it so much. So every time that you see me live, be it on Manifestation Monday, Thoughtful Thursday, or any other day, you get to skip the queue. All right. So, Catherine, that's popping for you quite easily. All right. That's too much. I can't read all that, you guys. That's enough. So you kind of know this and you're not going to want to hear this because you know this and you keep working on it. You're like, how long do I got to keep working on this? And I agree. How long? High velocity. Isolation. It is important to feel. It is important to open the heart and feel. And yes, it's scary because they can stab it. It is important. It is important not to sacrifice. That's why it's safe to open the heart. You're not the same person. You're not going to sacrifice. You've learned to draw the line in the sand. You've learned to agree to disagree. And that's okay. You are transitioning out of the muck and muddle. You will not be in density. You will not be in chaos. You will not be in drama. You've had enough of that. You've had the courage to do what you needed to do. So you're coming into your highest good, your highest frequency, your highest vibration, where the joy is. How do you do all this? You're doing it. Inner voice. Tune in, tune in, tune in. All your answers are inside. You need nothing outside of yourself. My wrist is sore. So they have been telling you what to do, but you're procrastinating. That's why my wrist is sore. So it's important to move forward because you've already basically have broken through all this. When you procrastinate, you end up sticking. Hi, welcome. Anyway, I'll let you take a picture of that because that was interesting. Take a picture. There we go. Hi, guys. All right. So that was Catherine. Hi, Al. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Freedom. Love the name. Next is Veronica. Veronica, just let me know you're still here. I don't want to answer your question if you're not still here. Well, Mero and I last together. So, Veronica, let me know you're still here. Oh, she is. Here we go. Well, Mero and I last together. Welcome, guys. I love that you're here. There's a story happening. There is a story happening. You're getting ready for battle. You don't need to get ready for battle. You're getting ready for battle. All right. Will Mero and I last together? The answer is yes. However, if you are to last together, it's going to take a little bit of work. The spade is the shovel in the dirt, so it's going to take a bit of work. You got to speak your truth, Veronica. You got to speak your truth. I don't know why you tend to sacrifice. Where does that come from? That is not from your soul. Sacrificing for another is not from your soul. That is a BS belief system. So that is something that has been installed into your programming. And morally, you're feeling obligated to sacrifice. You're putting your own dreams on hold. So it's not good. It's not good. And when you sacrifice, when you allow your cup to get empty for another, it brings darkness to you. It makes you tired. It makes you lethargic, makes you forgetful. So it's good to give, but it has to be reciprocated. Give and take and give and take. You got to have balance. You'll give and give and give and give and give until you have nothing left. And that's where they don't want you to do that anymore. And the weird thing is when somebody starts to give back to you, it's like you don't receive it. It hits your wall. Why? Well, you built this wall of protection. So you'll still give love, but you won't allow love to come back. You won't allow yourself to feel love. Where does that come from? So there's a lot going on. You got to work on these. These are part of who you are, that your soul wants to overcome. Yes, this can work, and the angels are guiding it to work. So they're like, she goes, ha, sounds like me. So they're guiding it to work. They're guiding you where you need to go. The last thing I'm going to let you know is, and this is important, and not just for her, you guys, because we all are guilty of this. We all do this. The bug card. Stop complaining. Stop looking at everything that bugs you. When you speak about what bugs you, you're saying, universe, give me more of what bugs you. I have learned the hard way that, and that's where I've learned I stop venting, because when you vent about your partner to anybody, what you're actually doing is you're giving momentum to that which you do not want. So every time they're in that honoring mood or that situation, that's when you're going to see them. That's when they're going to be present in your life. She goes, oops, sounds like me. Yep, I complain so much. So the key is to switch it. Only tell everybody what you love. What you love. Oh, I love it when he does this, or I love it when he does that, and I love this about him, and I love that about. And next thing you know, everything you're going to see is the stuff that you love. It's so good. Anyway, I'm going to let you take a picture of that. So that was your answer. Pretty cool, eh? Will I succeed in my? Oh, that's a question. Wow, this is such a based reading. Yeah, it is. Hi, guys. Okay, so we've got. All right, so Lanmea, will I succeed in Monday at the court? Or are they going to be dishonorable? I hope not. They're going to be dishonorable and go forward to cause harm to me by beating me up and putting me on the street. I hope not. Oh, this is such a based reading. Okay, and then we have Emily. Sorry, guys, I'm just going to write these. Will I get child support? And I hope this happens. Okay. All right, let me see what I miss. Yes, Aixa, you are a subscriber, hon, because you are you pay a monthly fee, love. Aixa, you get to skip the queue. So when you ask your question, you just skip the queue. I appreciate your monthly support. I appreciate you contributing to my channel. I appreciate you being a subscriber. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let me write yours down. Are Kane and I heading in the right direction? Are Kane and I heading in the right direction? It is direction, right? Yeah. Okay. Thanks for the gift. Oh, it's a birthday cake for my birthday. You're so nice. That's so good. Yes, I did that in my marriage. Elle, for the last reading, she says she did that in her marriage. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. It's easy to do, I tell you. An unknown, they think they just came right in the right time. They got postcarded. That's going to happen. Okay. Chantel, thanks for following me. Hello, unknown. I'm doing well. Thank you. It's my birthday. All right. All right. And then we got to do Al. We got a lot of subscribers in the room tonight. This is great. I haven't seen all my subscribers in a room for a while. So welcome to the Enlightenment Tribe. I appreciate you guys so much. I really, really do. When I first started, I tell you, I grew so fast and my subscriptions grew so fast. I was up to like $50. And then it just died because TikTok, I shouldn't use that word. TikTok changed the algorithms. And I think it's like, I have very few now because they went from a subscription to these super fans, which is just different. We discussed in my reading. All right. It's the person I just met, the soulmate that we discussed. Okay. And my reading. All right. So I've got enough to go on. I gotta get going. Here we go. So the next one is gonna be Aixa, because she's the Enlightenment tribe. Oh, thanks, Nadia. That was so cool. Thanks, Nadia. You're gonna make my birthday awesome. She sent me You're Amazing, this dancing little bear. It was really, really cute. I love like 3. All right, here we go. Arcane and I heading in the right direction. Ooh, that's a strong yes. Ooh. Aixa, yes. This is a very strong yes. And you've got the friend card. So it starts with really good communication. So it starts with a really good friendship and levels, and it's saying just be open, be very receptive. You've learned what you need to learn, so you don't need to keep going through that. So be receptive, be open, allow. And the celebration card, there will be celebration with this. There is still more work to do. It's not easy peasy, but this is looking very, very, very promising. So how do you like that? Take a picture of that, my love. There we go. All right. And then I've got one more. Yeah. This is for Lenamea. Are you still in the room? Will I succeed in Monday? Okay, you guys got to listen to this. Oh, thanks, Johnny. Listen to this. This is going to pull on your heartstrings. Will I succeed in Monday at the court? Or are they going to be dishonorable and go forward to cause harm to me by beating me up and putting me on the street? This is a big one. This is a big question. Will I succeed in Monday at the court? People are sending you hugs. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Appreciate you. There's stuck energy. There's stuck energy with this. So this is where I'm going to give you some advice, okay? Because this can go either way right now. So thanks for the birthday wishes. This can go either way right now. So you've got to take control of this. You got to take control of this vibration. You have to take control of this frequency. To the degree you believe becomes your reality. So if you think you're not going to be successful, you're right. If you think you're going to be successful, you are right. You've got to take better control. Thanks, Mama. You got to take better control. Now they're showing a couple. So they're showing a man and a female, a man and a woman. Why is that? And they're, this is like soulmate energy, kingship energy, soul connection energy, because they're both in the same, they're both diamonds. So is this to do with you and somebody else? Because, or is this just to do with you? Because I'm feeling this is to do with you and somebody else. The landlord. Okay. Really call in harmony to the situation. So this is what your angels want you to do. Instead of being fearful, instead of sending hate, resentment, anger, when you send that out to the universe, it comes back to you. So you don't want to do that. What you want to do is send harmony. Visualize the two of you getting along. Visualize your landlord having understanding, compassion, care, and visualize the whole situation having harmony to it. If you believe in God, I say prayer, pray. So come back, manifest. Oh, this is, May 1st, you've got time. No, it's not May 1st. When's the court case? This Monday. Okay. So you don't have time. I was going to say, come back for Manifestation Monday. That's where I do manifestation requests and prayer. So in the meantime, you pray, 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 pray. Because right now it's stuck energy. It literally can go either way. If you do nothing, it's not looking promising. So, and this is not a solid no. This can be changed. This is the whole point. This is why the angels wanted you to ask this. You can shift this. That's the whole point. So, really focus, pray, give it to God, trust, have faith, allow, and just visualize harmony to the whole situation. That's the key. No hurt, no pain, no fear. Fear is powerful. Love beats fear. So when you're in fear, right away recognize that that fear is a lot of momentum, a lot of power. Stop it immediately and give love to it. Give love to it. Love disintegrates fear, and just allow harmony. That's the answer, love. I'll let you take a picture of that. But really work on that. I'm telling you, you can shift this. And then you can phone me and let me know all about it. Because you'll be like, I did what you said, and I shifted it. It'll be so good. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Johnny, I already have a list going. Yeah. I'll let you know when I'm getting a new person, but I've got a list going here. All right. So that was Aids, and then we got lemonade. Okay. So next, Linz, you were I thought you were a super fan. Are you not a super fan? How come it doesn't have the things with yours? Is the person I just met the soulmate that we discussed in my reading? Gosh, I need some of that for my court too. You've been postcarded, Johnny. That's called a postcard, my friend. Oh, what did you retract? Is the person I just met the soulmate that we discussed in my reading? See how it's not popping? That is stuck energy. Whoever you met right now is to help you get better control. So the master, you guys, this is an important card. This, I call it coming online. So this is where you plug in. This is where you tune in and you really turn on your intuition, and you really start to take control of your life. How do you take control of your life? You take control of your thoughts. So this is mastering your thoughts, mastering your light. And that's where the darkness won't touch you, because you're mastering it. That's weird that you're not able to pin, Johnny. We're gonna have to fix that. We'll have to work that out. Maybe we'll test it and figure it out. You do have the playfulness card. So I don't know if this one is your soulmate, but I believe they've come to help you master your thoughts. So they might be a form of your manifestation. I'll give you an example. If somebody doesn't have a sex life, and let's say they're living in the desert, and they keep manifesting the intimacy, and then all of a sudden they find their partner, and it's like a lush forest, and they have the intimacy. It's one portion. It's not the whole portion. And I don't know if that's what this is, where it's one portion, or if it's the whole portion. Time will tell that. They're not answering that, because when I shuffled, it was stuck energy. The fact that you're coming online and this is mastering your thoughts, so you're really starting to create. So maybe the angels are going to give you time to really create it. But what's interesting is it's going to be a lot more joyful than you're used to, and a lot more fun. And I love that, because what do? We get in a relationship and we want to figure it all out. And we want, what are they going to be like as a husband? And it's like, relax. It's not about that. You're supposed to just enjoy the moment, be present. And I think this is what a lot of this is. So take it as it is, allow it to unfold the way it unfolds, and then ask again in, I don't know, a few months. I should let you take a picture of that, shouldn't I? There you go. How fun. How fun. Okay. So next is Emily. Emily is, will I get child support? I hope this happens. Ooh, that popped quick. Did you see how fast that popped, Emily? It like flew out. That's what happens. All right, Emily, there. Oop, they're showing another answer. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, that's why. So normally 2 don't fall, but when 2 fall, that means there's an answer. Ooh. MTZ, are you 12? My friend, you got to grow up. Find your age-appropriate channels. All right. So, Emily, will I get child support? Oh, hold on. I was just told I have to block this person. They said you can't say something like that and not block them. Otherwise, they come back with a vengeance. No. There we go. All right. Emily, will I get child support? So it's showing that you're trying to get it from this guy. And right now, the answer is no. It doesn't mean it's going to remain no forever. It's just no. So I don't know if it's no because they can't right now. Maybe they don't have it. But the angels want you to know they're working on this. So this is bringing in change into your life. So change is coming. And whatever this change is, it's to bring balance to your life. So there hasn't been balanced in this department at all. So this change is to bring beneficial try. So it is the universe bringing it in. It's going to help you financially, emotionally, spiritually. So let me tell you how this works. So here it is. Deadbeat dad doesn't want to pay, maybe self-employed, hiding the money, not being on board or honest, or he honestly just can't. And financially, you deserve to have the child support. The angels know you deserve to have the child support. So it's not balanced. There's not reciprocal. So what's going to happen is all of a sudden here you get this beautiful job offer for more money than you ever thought was possible. And then it's like an opportunity, some kind of opportunity comes, or some kind of rental break. Like you get this great rental unit where you're not paying near as much. Like the universe will balance it on the outside, even though it's not balanced on the inside. But the problem is we get this gift from the universe. Instead of recognizing it as a gift, we're like, well, he should pay child support. He should pay. And then we end up going negative because it wasn't good enough, not realizing it was balanced for us. And that can tilt the things again. So whatever you are gifted in exchange, that is equivalent, make sure you understand what is happening and why it's happening. Otherwise, you'll end up losing both. So it's very important to recognize when you're being gifted. And this, I feel, is temporary. So whatever this no is, this is not permanent. So don't fret about it. Don't worry about it. It is temporary. And just keep going through the actions, because the spade is the work card. You got to do the work. I know it's probably not what you wanted to hear, but that's what they said. So take a picture of that. She says, yeah, I have trouble controlling my thoughts. Don't we all? There we go. Okay. I want to just take a minute, you guys, and read some of the things I've missed. We're going through these pretty good. So my name is Bonnie B. I am spiritually connected and guided. Today is Thoughtful Thursday, so I give freely of my time and I answer yes, no questions. All you do is type your yes, no question. Do not use the word soon. Soon to you could be 10 years to your guides and angels. Please continue to tap, 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 you guys. I need to get 50 in the room. Otherwise, I don't really like to stay. If you need more, please go to my page, click on my picture, and follow the link. Follow the link where it says book a reading and book a reading. My readings are $175 for the hour. They're over Zoom. They're very uplifting. They're very life-changing. And that reading normally lasts about 3 years. You guys, I'm going to let you know this. I forgot. I just updated my booking page. So you'll notice that I have my 1 hour main reading. So those that have done it, thank you. Those that have not, that's the one you got to start with. Those that done my 1 hour reading, you will see I have an annual birthday reading. You cannot do the annual birthday reading till you have the main reading once. The annual birthday reading is where I do a month by month forecast of the next 12 months. And it really helps you navigate the energy. And what's amazing about it is the same people keep coming back and they say it's pretty bang on. Also, once you've had my main reading, then you're welcome to do the 30-minute top-up reading. You're welcome to do the 15-minute top-up reading. And you'll see them all listed in my booking system. I also have started a Zoom link. So those that get on these lives and they're like, I don't want to spend 2 hours waiting for my question to be answered. And my question may not or might get answered. If you go to my booking page, you'll see I have Zoom yes, no questions. Once a month, I go on Zoom with 15 people. It is the first 15 that register. So it's $5.55. The first few months are a bit cheaper than that because I'm building up to it. But going forward, it's $5.55. That's it. And you're guaranteed to get your question answered. It's only with 15 other people. We can see each other because we're all on Zoom. So it's very unique, it's very personal, and it's been so much fun so far. So you'll see I've got 3 listed, one for April, one for May, and one for June. So top first 15 that get it, it's booked, and then we move on. So, and the next 2 months are discounted. So I wanted to let everybody know that. All right. Thanks for the birthday, Johnny D. Appreciate that. Star Seeds, thanks for following me. Appreciate that. Yeah. So Jani is another Enlightenment Tribe. All my Enlightenment Tribe, you guys. All my Enlightenment Tribe members are coming on tonight. I love it. So Jani is another Enlightenment Tribe member. Am I going to get better from skin issues? Better from skin issues. I'm having pain and discomfort. Jenny, did I ever do an annual reading for you? I think I did, but I can't remember. No. Okay. Shoot. If I had, I was going to say you could do the top up. If you ever do get the annual reading, like not the annual, the main reading with me, Jani, you could ask me to do a healing for you. And that's where I do the healing. So you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. You teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. So that's where I could do an actual healing for you. And we can clear that up. Skin issues. So there's something that needs to be worked on, my love, to do with the ego. So it's something that you're either hiding from, not wanting others to see. So that is the distraction. or it's not dealing with the ego. So this is if we get too big, and it humbles us. All right, you've got some work to do, Jenny. I love you. I love you. I know your heart, and you're not in a good place right now. Things are not, and it's not just this. This is just one. This is just one thing. There's so many things. It's showing the darkness card, love. So you're dealing with a lot of darkness. So this could be addiction, affliction, drama, trauma, depression. Whatever this is darkness, and we got to get you back to the light. And I know that you are a light worker, but you're just not there right now. And I think it's a bit lost. If you do nothing different, it's not going to get better because you're not doing anything different. So it's very important that we shift your mindset first and foremost, because wherever you are, that's where you are in your frequency and vibration. So this cannot shift where you are. We've got to move you into a different timeline, a different frequency, a different vibration. Can you? Absolutely, you can. It's showing the yes that you can, but it's going to take some work. Your fear is taking over. This club is this card. So if you are in distraction right now, and you guys, the world's designed to distract us. It's designed to capture us and distract us. How? Video games, movies, scrolling, drugs, alcohol. It doesn't matter what the distraction is. It's distraction. We're not living our highest good. We're somewhere else. We numb our brain. And we allow the ego just to take over. So they want you to come back online. So it's really important right now to turn everything off. Maybe this is where they say take instead of 30 years in the desert, take 30 days. 30 days. And that's where you can breathe, meditate, bubble baths, read books, journal, like everything you need to do to just go back to what was. Calm the mind. And I tell you, if you do that, you can shift it so quickly and frequently. So anyway, I know that's not the answer you wanted, but I hope it's the answer you needed. You can take a picture of that. There we go. Did I miss anything? Happy birthday, like I did miss something. Okay. I missed the Wonderful and 572. Will me and Amuel, the Taurus, reconcile? The Taurus reconcile. Anyway, I hope that was good for you, Janny. I hope that helped. Thanks for the roses. Hi, Ireland. Bird King, welcome. Thank you, Bonnie. That's what I needed to hear. Thanks for saying that, Janny. I appreciate that. I haven't caught up from what I first said I was going to read. Oh, Janny just gave me a $5 tip. So that's really appreciated. And the way TikTok does it, TikTok takes $2.50 and I get $2.50, but I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bonnie, will you be at the Witches Market? I don't know what the Witches Market is. What is that? Is that Coastal Wave? Is that what you're talking about? Okay. Yes, I have a problem controlling my thoughts. Thank you, Bonnie. That gives new things to take. Oh, Emily. Yeah, the child support question. This was the child support question. Thank you, Bonnie. That gives new things to take on board. And yes, I thought it would be temporary thing. maintaining balance does help. Perfect. I'm glad you got benefit from that. That's important. Tadia, like 5 is Hobber goal is to be with Mavis Winnebis. What does like 5 mean? I don't understand what that is. If you can let me know. Anyway, I've got to do a few of the other ones before I do more. So here we go. Cindy, Bonnie, I thought it was $10. Laugh out loud. I have to up my gifts. I appreciate it. Are you kidding? I really appreciate it. The fact you tip it all is huge, Jenny. You know how many people don't tip anything? The fact you even tip is grateful and thankful, especially on Thoughtful Thursday when nothing is expected, and it's really grateful and thankful. Tiwa, you're doing amazing with those likes, with the hearts. Thank you for the tapping. I really appreciate it. You guys are great. Cindy, will my son talk to me again? Cindy, are you still in the room? I do not want to answer your question unless you're still in the room. That was a heavy, heavy question, and I would like to answer it, but I'm not going to answer it unless you're still in the room. So Cindy wanted to know if her son was going to talk to her again. Yes, she is. Way to stick it in. The way to stick to the room and being patient, my friend. I know some people just don't have patience, so they just go on YouTube number. Oh, I didn't know there was a YouTube number. Victoria, thanks for the gift. Appreciate that. All right, so this is a deep question, so I'm going to really focus on this one. Cindy, what's going on with your throat, love? The minute I got into your energy, like I feel like I have a cold. Like I feel like my throat's sore. Like, you know, when you start to catch a cold, and you get that awful throat pain. That's what I feel like. Is something going on with your throat, Cindy? I don't want to answer this question until you let me know. Cindy, is something going on? That's a good idea, Johnny. Cindy, is something going on with your throat, love? And if so, tell me what. Well, Cindy said she's still in the room, but she's not answering about her throat being sore or not. She said she was still in the room. Yes, I'm sick. Okay. Thank you for answering that. Do you like how I waited? Okay, I'll tell you why I waited and why this is so important. It's very easy for me to rush through and say yes or no. But the reason, Cindy, that they wanted me to take the time is because if I rush through this, you're not going to give it precedence. You're not going to really listen to what the angels have said. That's why they wanted to give me more info. So you know without a doubt, I am in your energy. Oh, shoot. Does this. TikTok makes me do this weird puzzle piece every now and then just to show that I'm still here. Anyway, the reason I asked about the throat is they wanted to make sure that you knew I'm in your energy, because that's something you did not tell me. That's something I would not know. That is showing direct connection to where you are right now and what's going on. So I felt the tickle in my throat. She said, yes, she's sick right now. The reason they did that is they really want you to listen to what I'm about to say. Will my son talk to me again? If you don't shift and you don't change your frequency, your vibration, your radio station, the thoughts that you think, then no, he will not. However, if you change and you take control of your frequency, your vibration, your thoughts, then yes, he will. Right now, you have fear energy. Right now, you've club energy. What does that mean? This is addiction, affliction, drama, trauma, depression, anger. The club energy, clubbing over the head, it's not good. And you attract where you are. So you literally are repelling him, because every time he goes into your situation, every time he tunes in to mom, the vibration doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right. He doesn't know why. It just doesn't. So he'll stay away. And the angels are like, no, now's not the time. So no, he doesn't want to communicate with you when you're in this state of being. Well, what state of being do I need to be in? You got to get out of your head. You're letting the computer drive the bus. You're letting the computer rule your life. You're letting the computer bring you into such a low vibrational frequency that you're getting stuck in drama, chaos, muck and muddle, complaining, nastiness. The world's awful. And it's not. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's terrific. It's amazing. It's all in the eye of the beholder. So the angels want you to start enjoying your life again. They want you to find your happy, find your joy, find your peace. They want you to live moment to moment. When you live in the past and you regurgitate the past and you worry about the past and you replay the past, the milk's been spilled. It's been spilled. It doesn't matter who spilt it, why it's been spilled. You're keeping it active. When you worry about the future, you're activating worry. It's important to just be in the present. So I challenge you, when you wake up in the morning, to not put all the problems on your head. When you wake up in the morning, go, what does my soul think about this morning? What does my soul think? I'll tell you what your soul thinks. Your soul lives forever. It is excited and delighted to be in this body. Your soul wakes up and it goes, another day. Another day in this beautiful body, another day for sun on my face, another day to smell flowers, another day to rejoice, another day to touch. Try to get out of the computer and more into your soul's perspective. When you start to find the joy in your day, just your everyday little things, could be joy petting the cat, the joy in your day, you will slowly get out of this energy. And when you get out of this energy and you start being more present, more in the moment, more enjoying, the world is going to open up to you. And he will come and you will have conversation. But until then, it won't. I know it's a lot. So I'll let you take a picture. There you go. You said I need to go to bed early, so I've been doing that. It's 1 here. So I'm off. No problem, Al. Thanks for being here. You have a good sleep. Thank you for being here. You're welcome, Cindy. I hope it's what you needed. It was pretty deep. I knew it was going to be deep. So I hope it's what you needed. Okay, next is Tiwa. Can I legal? And I'm going to do Tiwa next. And then I've got the wonderful 572, and then we'll take new ones. So that's where I'm in. Then finally we'll be caught up. So Tiwa, her question was, is her house going to sell before May 1st? Is her house going to sell before May 1st? It's not set in stone. If it was an absolute yes, it would have popped by now. If it was an absolute no, it would have popped by now. So it's not set in stone. It could go either way, Tiwa, which means that you can shift a lot by thoughts that you think. Which, no, don't say, dang it, this is good. That means you can take control of this situation. You can vibrate it into existence. You can work on your frequency. You can work on the end result. Yeah, see, the minute I said you can work on the end results, it turned to yes. So if you do what I say and you actually work on the frequency, you can switch this to a yes. If you don't do anything, the answer is no. And for some reason, the no is for your highest good until you do the work. And then it turns into a yes. So I know this house is burdensome to you. And it's become, okay, I'm in control. I'm manifesting as much as I can. Right now, this house is heavy. There's burdens. So for some reason, that burden is what's being advertised. So when somebody looks at the ad of this house on and they look at the house, or they see the house, or they go through the house, they feel the burden. They don't know what the burden is. They don't know why it feels off. Something about it feels off. It just feels wrong, feels off, because this is the frequency of the house. So that is what you need to switch. That is what you need to change. So what I want you to do is imagine all the reasons why you love your house. Stop looking at why you don't love it. Start looking at everything you love about the house, everything that's great about the house. Visualize the most perfect person buying this house. Who is it made for? Who would love this house? Visualize that. Visualize them seeing the house, loving the house, buying the house, putting the offer on the house. Visualize the frequency of the house. And I tell you, you do the work, you take the burden out of it, it will say yes. And yes, you can do it by May 1st. It is very possible. And this isn't just a little yes, maybe yes. It's not like a 2 yes. This is a solid yes. This is an 8. So it also says speak words to it. So don't just think it, speak it. The house is going to be sold on before May 1st. God, sell the house before May 1st. Hey, guess what? I know this house is going to be sold before May 1st. I don't know why, I just feel it. I just have this amazing feeling, this knowing that this house is going to be sold before May 1st. And just start speaking life to it. Yeah, I'll let you take a picture of that because that was a pretty cool answer. She goes, you're amazing. Thank you. Take a picture of that. Whew. Okay, I've got one more to go and then I'm going to be caught up. How exciting. Well, then I've got to do the new ones that have come in since then. Yeah, ladies, not everybody's going to be chosen, my friend. It doesn't go in order. And yeah, it just kind of goes the way it goes. So if I'm guided to you, that's where I said I try to answer as many questions as I can. I'm not getting paid. So don't hate the messenger. Understand, I'm giving my time freely, and it's my birthday today. So there is no order. I'm guided to who I do. The only order I do is I go one from here, one from here, one from here, one from here. That's the only thing I actually do. And a lot of you will get postcarded. So you will see your answer anyway, but you'll see it from somebody else. Okay. Will me and Emmanuel, the Taurus, reconcile? So the wonderful land 572, you still in here? I don't want to answer your question unless you're still in here. Will me and Emmanuel, the Taurus, reconcile? It's stuck energy. So it's stuck energy. You're not going to reconcile right away, if you reconcile at all. Emmanuel is pretty good. They're willing to communicate. They're willing to have a conversation. They're willing to open up. For some reason, you've got club energy. So I don't know if you've been hurt before and you've got your walls up. I don't know if you're in the danger zone. I don't know if you're worrying too much, you have too much fear, but it's putting resistance into this reconciling. So because of the thoughts, it's resistance. It's not allowing it. You're not in your heart space, so you're not ready for it to come together right now anyway. You still wouldn't trust it. So there's some inner work that needs to be done, some inner healing. Anyway, yeah, that's the answer. Woo. You guys give me a quick sec. Sweetheart? Josh? I was hoping he'd bring me water. I forgot water, but he's not in the house, so that's too bad. Okay, so 11 next. I'm going to just read what these are. Thank you. Thank you, Bonnie. Okay, yeah. Tadia, are you still in the room? And Lex Anima, are you still in the room? I don't want to answer either of yours unless you're still in the room. Tadia is here. Okay. So Tadia is Hauber goal to be with Mavis. Are you one of those? Are you Mavis? If not, who's Mavis to you? I don't want to answer that without knowing. Okay, that is you. Perfect. So that will be that one. And the other one is Lex. Are you still in the room? Wondering if I am. Okay. I am wondering if I am to pivot into full earnest, thanks for the heart me, pursuit of seeking majority custody of my son, or shall I move closer to where he is? Sorry, you guys, I just want to get a whole bunch going here. Thanks, Allison. Thanks, Alice. It's my birthday today. Woo! So Teresa is Joe really who he says he is? You know what's interesting with that is I feel like we're going to get some tea on that one. It feels interesting. Thanks. Aw, thanks for the gift. I appreciate it. What else we got here? I agree. You're right, Johnny. We should do live panel. So after I answer Teresa, the next one will who wants to come live with me, click on the little pink and blue guy to let me know you don't mind going live. And that's where we'll get the next question from. Well, that's the thing, lady. It's more than I can tell you in a little in online. That's why when I recommend a reading is because you kind of need the hour to get through. So that's why. Just so you know, lady, that's why. Yeah. Everyone was this beautiful lady. Happy birthday. She really deserves it. Aw, thanks, unknown. Why is that filtered? Why are they filtering you? Community flag comments will appear here. Why are they filtering you? Hold on. Unknown should not be filtered. You're not muted. You're not blocked. There's no reason that should have been filtered. Yeah, it's weird. Huh. Yeah. Unknown, you shouldn't be filtered. That's just bizarre. Yeah. Love your energy. Thanks, Shamelia. Okay. We'll do that. I think I read enough. We're going to keep going. Hi, Alpha. Welcome. All right. So I'm going to do Tadia and then Teresa and then Lex, and then we're going live with a person. So Tadia is Harbor goal to be with Mavis, which is her. It's Harbor's goal to be with Mavis. What's the energy around? Whoa. All right. This is a little interesting. So I like Haber's energy. They're in their heart space. They're looking for a partner. They're wanting to find their soulmate. It is important to them. It is something that they're desiring and want. However, I don't know if they want it right now. I don't know if they're ready right now. They're still in the play stage. They still want to have some fun. And they might not be ready to settle down right now. That's why they're saying no. Their goal is not to be with you yet because they're in the play stage. And it looks like they're projecting onto you what they want you to be, and you're bending yourself into a pretzel to make them happy. And this is not good, because if this happens, it makes you sacrifice who you are, sacrifice what you want. It makes you accept less than you deserve. And the minute you accept less than you deserve, you get less than you deserve. So it's very important that you don't put your dreams on hold. But morally, for some reason, you feel obligated. Morally, you feel obligated to sacrifice. Where does that come from? That's not from God. That's not a soul. That's not from your soul. That's a belief system. That's from a program. Can that change? Yeah, it's just because he's in a playful stage right now. So this is a stage, and ultimately they're aligned to what it is you're wanting, but not at this very moment. And that was your question: is their goal to be with you right now? And look, I didn't like the answer, so I'm trying to sneak another one. Give me more. Give me more. I'm not believing this. And the exact same no came out. Different 7. So they're like, that's the answer. As much as you don't like it, as much as I don't like it, that's what they're answering. So talk to your guides and angels. Ask them for guidance. Ask them to show you, because they don't want you to accept less than you deserve. The minute you accept less than you deserve, you get less than you deserve. And they're not lining up right now because they want to play. Anyway, take a picture of that. Perfect. Just that one question, yeah, was it was weird. Yeah, you're welcome. I know. It's a weird. Okay, Teresa. Is Joe really who he says he is? Is Joe really who he says he is? And remember I said I feel like there's some tea with this? Oh, cards are popping. Joe doesn't live with you, hey? He doesn't live near you. It's showing the travel card. So there's distance with this. Is that correct, Teresa? There's distance? No, there's not distance. Huh. They're showing distance. Is Joe really who he says he is? They're saying yes. There'll be some work to do with it, but they're saying yes. Yeah, yes, he lives of. I don't know what that means. Yes, he lives of. So the club away. Yes, he lives away. Okay, so that is right. Okay, good. So it gives the evidence that you needed. So that's good. Anyway, they're saying yes. Joe is who he says he is. He's a work in progress. So he's still working on it. So what he says, he's still working on. Work on your fears, love. They're showing you in your club energy. So when you're in club energy, it always worries me. When you're in club energy, I normally advise people in club energy, don't date. Don't date, don't date, don't date. Otherwise, you're just going to date garbage. Because when you're in club energy, you're attracting less than what you deserve. You're attracting, what do you mean you're married? What do you mean you have a drug addiction? What do you mean you don't want emotional commitment? There is something you're meant to participate in this. So that's where it's like, I can't say don't, because whatever you're participating in, you're getting something out of it. It's really, I don't know if he's just good for your ego. I don't know if he's helping build you up. I don't know what it is, but there's something that you're participating in that's actually helping. So it's yeah. But you definitely want to work on your thought patterns for sure, and on your healing. That's for sure. Love and light to you. There you go. All right, we're going to answer for Lex, and then we'll do a live one. Hi, guys. Allison, are you able to go live? Because I want to do the next one live. I said I was going to take the next one live. You're welcome, Teresa. So Lex says, I'm wondering if I'm able to pivot into my full earnest pursuit of seeking majority custody of my son. I'm wondering if I'm able to pivot into the full earnest pursuit of seeking majority custody of my son. Or shall I move closer to where he is? All right. Interesting. You definitely need a reading. Lex, if you can afford a reading, do a reading, because you've got too many cards. I can't read all that cards. The angels have way too much to tell you. I cannot tell you all that. Thanks, Dija. So they did show your son. Your son is working on things himself. So your son is working on stuff. I'm wondering if I'm able to pivot into my full earnest pursuit of seeking major custody of my son. Yes, you can. You can. Make sure your son's willing to work with you on that. But yes, you can. Right now, you're rebelling against the chains that bind you to be successful and shine your light. So this is good. You're breaking chains, hon. Congratulations. Whatever used to keep you trapped, you're cutting those chains. You're breaking free. I love it because you've had a new vision. And with that new vision, you're no longer going to be a doormat. You're standing tall in alignment with more of what you want and where you're going. Or shall I move closer to where he is? They're saying, don't do that. They're saying no. It's interesting that they showed the yes and the no synchronicity. They're both diamonds, 5 to 6, perfect synchronicity. If you move closer to where he is, then it's like you're allowing the chains to keep you. That's why the answer was yes. That's why this came next. It's breaking the chains that bind you. That's why they're saying no, don't do the moving closer, because that's again going back to less than you deserve. It's going back to how you used to be. Yeah. In the future, there could be compromise. In the future, once you've realized what you've wanted, there could be compromise. But so there we go. Hope that helped. There we go. All right, I'm going to go live. Who's live? We've got quite a few here live. Oh my goodness. Well, Catherine, my love, I've already answered yours, so I can't do that again because I've already answered yours. Oh, did they hang up? Oh, that one hung up. But we could do that one. Hi. Canola. Oh, guess she doesn't know. Oh, do I not have volume? I don't have volume. Canola, try it again.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
There, Joe. How are you?
I had my volume off.
I noticed. I thought it was me.
Oh, weird, Catherine. It showed you as one that was requesting. That's bizarre. All right. Canola, what can I answer for you, love?
So many choices.
I know. Relax.
Yeah.
You have to get out of your head more. You're in your head. I'm feeling they almost don't want you to ask a question. They're just talking.
Well, I have forms to fill out tomorrow, finish filling out tomorrow and send them in. I feel they'll be approved. Am I right? Yes or no? I took a little extra time to deal with this when I should have dealt with it sooner. But I was unaware that I could do it sooner.
So if it is declined, ask again. This is a temporary no. So it's a small no. It's a temporary no. So if it is declined, ask again. They're showing that you're being divinely guided. This should be fun. Ask again. There's a little bit more work to do. So to me, this is more like a maybe no, which means it's supposed to shift. As long as you do the work. So maybe like get the paperwork in. You said, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Maybe they know you're going to take 2 days, 3 days. I don't know. So make sure you do. It's like time is of the essence. Get it in. And even if they say no, don't take no for an answer.
No.
Ask again. Do it again. Because this can change. That's their answer. Tune in. It's supposed to be fun. That's what they answered. Perfect.
Well, I did call today and get a little help and guidance on some of the questions.
Good.
And it was just the doctor took a little bit longer to get her portion filled out.
Good. So that's what you can tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can tell them that.
Gotcha.
Excellent. Well, Canola, thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Yeah. Have a good night.
You too.
And she's really good, you guys. If you haven't had a reading, you must have a reading with her.
Thank you. Yeah. I've seen her in person. So, yeah. Awesome.
Just a few times.
Take care. Love and light.
Thank you.
Okay. So, you guys, it is my birthday today. And because it's my birthday today, I'm actually quite tired. I got up super early to go get my toast done with my mom. How do readings go? I don't know what to expect. So how the readings go, if you go click on my picture click on my link. You'll see book a reading, like scroll down, book a reading. You'll see I've got all the readings listed. You must start with the main one. It says main one, start with this. The reading is just you and me. We're over Zoom. It's $175. It's recorded. It's just you and I on Zoom. That's it. And I connect to your guides and angels. And really, they go through so much that you need. So they literally show me what you've been through, where you are, where you're going, and then they give the advice on how to best get to your highest timeline, how to best break through, how to best what to do. If you have yes, no questions, we can do it. If you want to do spirit contact, we can do it. If you need a healing, we can do it. If you need a cleansing, we can do it. If I do healings or cleansings, I teach you. You give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. You teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. That's how my readings work. They're very, the number one compliment I get is your reading was life-changing. So that is my advice. Please book a reading, you guys, especially if you're called upon it. I am so tired. I got up super early and I know you guys are all here and you've been waiting patiently, but I actually think I'm going to cut it. I'm going to do one more live and then I'm going to cut it. So I will come live next Thursday for sure, Thoughtful Thursday, and I'm always live on Monday too. So Monday's Manifestation Monday, and that's where I do prayer and manifestation requests, and Thoughtful Thursday is your yes, no answer. So let's do one more live. Bum, ba-da, bum. Well, I just want to, it's showing me you. So it's just thought we'd have a conversation. Maybe that's why. Why is that there? Hi. Catherine. Are you there? No. Lost her. Okay. We're doing one more question. One more question. Allison, I'll still do yours, my love, because you're the Enlightenment tribe and I have to do yours. Hi, Melissa.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for going live. You want to go live with picture too, or just the voice?
Just a picture.
Okay. I'm always going to ask because some are brave souls and they go, okay, I'll go live. What can I answer for you, love?
So I was just wondering about this job interview that I applied for
Okay.
a few days ago.
Yeah.
If I was going to get it. I felt like I was, but I haven't heard back and I'm so impatient.
Yeah, I get it. Will she get it? Perfect. Have you been in the room before? Is this your first time?
I've been in here one other time.
Thanks for coming back.
Absolutely.
All right. Will she get the job? What's she the job interview for? Was it a man that interviewed you?
No.
So I think you might have another job interview then, because they're showing a man that is involved with the decision making, and it's important to have courage. So don't let your don't get scared. Keep your courage. Keep your faith. It's very important you hold the frequency. So this is the job you want. Hold the frequency. Believe you already have it. Visualize you already have it. Visualize the phone call. Visualize the that it's already done. They're saying that, yeah, it's you could get this job. It's very solid. It's a solid yes. It's a solid 8. There is more communication though that needs to be done. So I think that's why you're asking this question, is maybe it'll make you nervous having to do a second interview or having to do something more. Just make sure you have the courage with it, and the communication is the key. So
Okay.
yeah, they do. I don't want to frighten you, but it does show 2 no's as well. So I can almost read this in a different way. And I'm not quite sure. The other way is, no, you're not going to get this because you're meant to get this. This is no for your highest good, because the next one you're meant to get, but the next one you need more courage and you're interviewed by the guy. So if you don't get a second interview or you don't get to meet this guy, then this, whatever that is, will fall apart, and then you'll get what you're supposed to get. You literally have two answers here. This is the yes. This is the no.
Okay.
I don't want to confuse you, but the double, it's for your highest good. So this is aligned. Whatever this is, that's the goodness, Melissa. Just know, okay, the angels have got it. They're going to align it. They've got it. And just have faith and courage and do what you need to do. So follow your guidance system. Take a picture of that so you have it.
All right. Thank you very much.
Good luck. My pleasure. Thanks for
Thank
being
you.
here. Interesting how that goes. See, it's kind of like you guys, I'll tell you how the intuition works. It's no different than you and I. You know how when you dream and like, think about a daydream. You know how you look at the window and you'll have little pictures in your head? That's what they show me. So it's not like it's clear. It's not crystal clear. They show me these little pictures in the head. So, and that's what their answer is. So if it's not this job, it's lining up for the next one. The fact that they have the 2 double 7s is telling me there's some kind of no for something. So maybe, I don't know, it's not your position, but they're going to answer another, they're going to offer another one. I'm not quite sure, but whatever it is going to involve this guy. And that was in a heart space. So it's for your highest good. Even the no's were for your highest good. So everything's for your highest good. All right. Allison, what was yours? And then I got to go. Sorry, guys. Thanks for understanding. I appreciate it. Allison, what was yours, love? And then I got to go. Thank you, Bonnie, for gifting us on your birthday. You're welcome. My pleasure. I wish I could have stayed longer. I'm tired. Allison! Kitty, kitty. All right. Well, I don't see it. So here it is. Is the new direction I'm heading in creativity and financially the right way to head? Thank you for that. The right way to head. All right. I love where you are. They're showing you in the right place. So I love where you are. Thank you so much. I love where you are. So they're showing you in the right place. I love that you're receptive and open. You will pivot again. So that's why they're saying no. It's not that you're not doing the right things. You are. So keep doing. So is the new direction I'm heading in creativity and financially the right way to head? Not permanently. It is, you're aligned, which is good, and you're receptive, which is good. So keep doing that. But no, not permanently. You're going to pivot. You're a bit of an enigma, Allison. It's like, even if good things are happening, you start having guilt, you start going into your sorrow, you feel like nobody understands. So you go through some difficulty, and then you're like, okay, no, I got this. I'm going to be in the moment. I'm going to be in the now. I'm letting go of the past. I'm letting go of the future. I can't control what I can't control. I'm good with this. I got this. And then that's when the shift is going to happen. And then that's when, boom, you get downloaded where you're meant to go. So right now is just following your intuition and staying in your heart space. So you got a mini reading there. That was really fun. Anyway, you might want to keep those. Those are really good. that sounds exciting. That totally makes sense because I can see you doing that. Totally. It's like you got it and then you don't, and then you falter, and then it like you get it. So here, take a picture of that. Oops. There we go. You guys, I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, I hope you will be back. Thanks, Tan. I appreciate you. Yeah, I can't answer everybody. I wish I could. Some nights I do stay till 12:30 though. I'm so tired tonight, so I just couldn't. Love you all. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good week. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next Monday, or next Thursday. Good night. Book a reading. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.